friends, coming in, sliding in, just in time, right? Yes, I have had an exciting couple of days and not the kind of excitement you usually have. So, anyway, I am Cheryl Wright. I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from northeastern Montana, and I love to inspire you one project at a time. With that being said, let's go ahead and get started, and I'll just tell you about my life the way it's been lately, and crazy as usual. And I think I forgot to get my stamp set out. Oh my word. Yeah, let me grab it. Oh. I had it out and I lost it. I was tidying up a little. Oh, do you have any days? Do you ever have those days? Oh, okay. I think I'm ready. Hello, Mary from Indiana and Jay from Chile, North Carolina. I'm in Chile, northeastern Montana. So, I currently, oops, let me get my cameras going. Let me see. I've been liking this setup lately because I can be here, but I don't have to be big. So, I'm currently offering a paper share. I am looking for people that are interested in that. If you are interested in it, go ahead and click on the Linktree link. Hi, Martha. And it's $42 per share, and you'll get a 6-inch piece of all the papers that are offered in the mini catalog and those online extras. I think I have all my settings. If it gets echoey, let me know. I think I've got everything set just right tonight. If you ever hear echoes, let me know. I can't fix it after the fact. Anyway, Paper Pumpkin this month is this cute Christmas card kit, home for the holidays. So it's going to be fun. This is some of the special release paper that is available right now. This is some of the stuff that will be in the product share, or not product share, the paper share that I'm offering. And you can get it all by yourself. It's in the online exclusives, and you can get it at that Linktree link, which is right. Oh, it's not showing up very well since I changed my screen. It's always right down there. I can also put it in my comments. My Linktree link has all the spots that you can find me at. It's got my Pinterest. It's got my Facebook link. It's got my YouTube link, which some of you are already on Facebook and YouTube, but just in case you want to check out the other one, go for it. So there's that link. That takes you to all my places. So online exclusives, the truck punch is still coming back. It's the only reason I leave this one. This is kind of an old advertisement, but I had so many people ask if the trunk punch was coming back. The kits collection, there are tons of kits in the kits collection. I made a catalog binder of all the kits that are currently offered in the kits collection. And we have a lot. So, this is the host code if you want to put an order in. And I think I got all the business parts. Say hello. Hi, Kylie. Say hello. Tell me where you're from. What the weather's like. Whatever. Anywho, we are doing the Tricks and Treats bundle tonight, which is this one. And I'm mostly ready. Mostly. We're also going to change this up a little bit and have a little fun with it. So, yeah. Hi, Denise. Is that how you say it? Hi, Denise and Lise. Wow. I'm getting all kinds of people tonight. Welcome. If you enjoy it, share with your friends. Like, comment, share. It's all good. So that's what we're using tonight. And it does have the matching dies. And we're going to go ahead and get started. So here is the tricks and treats. And I have the dies momentarily. Oh, okay. So if I'm frazzled, let me tell you about my last couple days. So last night I had a kit class in the town that I live nearest to. Hi, Glenda. Hi, Mary. Anyway, okay, Lisa, thank you. Anyway, I had a kit class in my town last night, and about an hour into it, the fire alarm goes off in town. And we go out to see where the fire trucks are going, because one in our town, one siren is in town, two sirens is out of town. Anyway, so we ran one of my stampers goes out to see which way the fire trucks are going, so we know, which way to look or whatever. And it's a half a block away from where we're stamping. It's an old 100-old building hotel that has been ready to come down for a while. So instead of stamping last night, well, in addition to stamping last night, we watched it burn to the ground pretty much. And then I didn't get home early last night to get everything going, And then today I had to work in town on the same block. Hi, Shirley. And so it has been a wild ride, just a wild ride altogether. The smoke, I feel like I'm just exhausted from the smoke and all the excitement, and it's just been wild. And we had to be evacuated from my stamp class. It was just crazy, All right, so let's go ahead. That's why I'm kind of just off a little bit today. Mary says she has a stamp set in dies, and she made 40 of the little boxes for her granddaughter's or great-grandson's Halloween. So I am hoping to make some boxes for my daughter's classroom. She is teaching 2nd grade. So this sheet is 7 1/4 by 5 1/2, and I scored it at 3. All right. This piece is 7 1/4 by 3 1/2. And I have 2 pieces of DSP. I went with the matchy just because I could have traded it up, but I almost went with that, but yeah. I'm just being matchy. So this piece is 2 3/4 by 5 1/4. And this piece is 3 1/4 by 3 1/4. I kind of wanted to go with the orange and black theme on this card. So, yeah. So I feel like I'm just running. And I have meetings for my Stampin' Cross Country event that's next weekend. And I am getting stuff mailed and getting all that done. I just feel like I'm just crazy busy. But I do it to myself. Does anybody else overschedule themselves occasionally? That's me. And then throw a major fire in the works. And we're good to go. I forgot to cut my white piece. So this white piece is going to be 3 1/4 by 3 1/4. So what's new in your life? There's my life in a nutshell lately. We closed the office just a little early today because I work in an insurance office, because the smoke, is so bad. Every time somebody opened the door, it would just come in. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and put this on so I get my bearings, what I'm doing. First of all, I need to stamp on this. And I need a different stamp set too. This will be fine. This will get me going. So that's why, well, I had to work, so that's why I postponed my class till tonight, and I had my other stamp class last night. So that's why my live is Friday night this week. It's usually, I try to make it Thursday at 5, but I don't know. I don't usually get this many people. Oh, Kylene, you never overschedule yourself? I saw your grandkids at the fire and your daughter at the fire last night. Yeah. It was an historic event. And my sons are both firefighters, so that made me, I was okay. They were fine, but I just worry, they're firefighters, so mom has to worry. So I stamped trick or treat. It's going actually into the inside of the card. And you were probably home sleeping, Kylene, getting ready to go make a good breakfast for all those good school kids. All right, there we go. All right, now I know I'm on the right track. So next, I'm going to go ahead and put this in the card. Oh, Carla is there too. I tell you, you guys have all the fun without me. Or are you on the road? So Carla and Kylene, for those of you who aren't local enough to me, have this fantastic idea. They are quilters. And there are no fabric stores near where we live. So they bought an enclosed trailer and go around to other small towns that have no fabric stores, and they sell fabric out of their enclosed trailer. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. So this piece is going on here. They are called the Wayward Quilters. You can check them out. You're in Roundup. Did you take the husbands this time? I'm glad to hear Carla's feeling well enough to go on an adventure. Let's see here. This piece is going to go here. All right. I know I'm kind of doing it I feel like I'm down too low today. I'm sorry. Breathe. So that's how that's going to go. This is going to go like this. There we go. The stage is set. I need to change my blade on my cutter. I do. Oh, oh, that would be fun. A girls' trip. I'm looking forward to my girls' trip next month with you girls. Let's see here. All right. So there we have that. Then we are going to set that aside. And I cut out some letters. These are some of the dies that came with the set. So there's one of the dies, and I just did it twice, and I'm going to stack it. Stack. I have a fly in here. I opened the door when I was getting ready, and the fly did not fly away. Unfortunately, it wants to craft. It's a crafty fly. A crafty fly. All right. Oh, I went down a little too far on that one. Maybe I'll go the other way. All right, I am just layering these two together. Kind of glue. I should have used adhesive strip, but my brain was not going to adhesive strips. So there's my boo. I almost need that on a background of some kind. All right. Okay, and then I made, there's little ghosts. Little ghosts. And there's little tags. I just did a bunch of them. And there's candy corn. So this is going to be a very orange card. Very orange card. Unless I just do the little ghosts. I might do the little ghosts. Because that would go with the eek boo. And it would also offset the the rest of it. All right. So I'm going to grab an eek. Because if you cannot see, this paper says eek and boo. Oh, did I do that upside down? I did that one upside down. Ah, dang. Well, I'm glad I noticed that before I went on. The bees are wonky. Boo. Oh, wait a minute. No, I did it right. Yeah, the bees are just a little wonky. Okay. Whew. All right. I am getting text messages. I forgot to turn off my phone. But it's okay. There are no emergencies. I usually try to put my phone on Do Not Disturb. But sometimes I forget. I'm going to go this way. So I got the eek and memento. And upside down. Oh, if you're into Halloween, be sure to check out my video from last week when I did my skeletons. I had so much fun with those skeletons. Oh, my word. I have them dancing and spinning. And hi, Mary. If you're joining us on the replay, be sure to say hello also. I would love to say hello to you. Love, love, love. All right. So it's all coming together. All right. So we do things in 3. We're actually going to have a peekaboo one. And we'll do this one here. I'd like to turn one. Is that weird? No, I'm not going to. All right. The way I do my classes, because you are actually attending a free class right now. If you make a $35 purchase from me, I will send you all the pieces to make this card. And all the others. And if you have a $50 purchase, I will send you a tutorial bundle as well. It has, I think it's 45 tutorials. And then I don't know if I like the peeking one or not, so we're not going to have a peek right now. We'll see where we want it. And then if you have a $75 order, I will send you an embellishment. An embellishment. I will show the skeleton cards to everyone in a minute, in case you want to check out those two. I shared pictures of them all week on my on Facebook, and the pictures do not do them justice. Okay, on top of, or do I have it peeking out the top? What do you think? Under? So it's like that, or over? What's your vote? And then it would open like that. Under or over? Vote now. Lock in your votes. Lock in your votes. Under. I have 2 unders. Thank you, Shirley. My skeletons were so much. I was so excited about that one because I just loved some of the ideas I came up with that one. Yeah. This one, I'm excited about the box, but I made myself do at least 1 card. So this is the card. So pay attention. This is the card. Pretty soon it's going to be boxes because that is the reason I bought this set. I almost didn't buy the stamp set. I almost just bought the dies because I wanted the box. So I'm just tying a piece of our black baker's twine onto my tag just to make a little bow. You know how we do this. I feel like I'm all thumbs. Part of it's I haven't eaten much today either, so I had a salad about 7 hours ago. Yeah, I had a little breakfast, but yeah, that was the last thing I ate. It was a salad, so. Oh, yeah. Tell you. There we go. All right, so I did that a little long, but I actually kind of like it that way. All right, so it looks like under, peeking out under. Okay, so we're going to do it here. So we're going to put his little... There we go. How many of you send out Halloween cards? So there we go. And then we'll put the eek right here. I'm going to have to get rid of some of that. I like the way the string is curving around, but it's a little distracting. It's distracting the ghosts. You do? Awesome. And one of you, I'm forgetting who it was, I can scroll up, said you made a bunch of these boxes. Mary made a bunch of these boxes that I'm going to show you in a moment. And for her great grandson for Halloween. So very, very cute. Very, very. All right. And we're just going to put the little eek here. And we'll add some boo here. I should have done more eeks. I could do another eek because it's eek, eek, boo. No, it's eek, boo. Okay. Whatever. This is going to be hard to do with dimensionals, so we're going to call on I had my take your pick tool out earlier. Oh, here it is. And I got the new craft tips that go with it because I like this narrow end versus the big one that it usually has on it when it comes to you. But you can buy alternative tips. See, look at the difference in tips. I like this one better. Let's see here if I can show it to you. So since I bought the new tips, I am all in on this. I loved the paper piercing tools, which was these. But we can't get these anymore. It's a Stampin' Up, but look, they have the same size tips. So I am a happy, happy camper. So there's my tip. Get the extra tips so you can have the old tip that you liked. Ooh, Halloween paper and glow in the dark ghosts and boo. Well, I have some glow in the dark stickers right here, so we're going to add those in just a minute because we need more ghosts, right? All right. Hopefully that's not too much orange there. And then we're going to get some of these out. I'm not sure if these are on back order still or not back order, but unavailable or not. But we will give it a little boo down here. And oh, there goes the fly again. We'll give the boo a little bit right there. And let's see here. We'll give this guy a friend up here, maybe over here. Then we'll do some bats up high. Bat. Bat. I could probably turn off all the lights and you guys could see him glow in the dark, but that might be kind of weird. Oh, you didn't get the glow in the dark paper, but you've seen some great projects with it. You might have to consider. The glow in the dark paper was out of stock and it is back in stock last I saw. So it is really, really neat paper. I did some of it last week. So there is my first card. I thought about doing something here, but it kind of blended in enough. So there's my first card, Trick or Treat. Actually, this is my card. This is my card. Let me show you the skeletons before I forget. So I did a bunch with skeletons. So this is the skeleton. This is the one. This is my bonus card. And then this is my skeleton dancing. And if you want more information on how to make this, go to my last week's video. So it does, it's not as lubed up. It's not as loose as I did this with the gnomes and made it so their legs danced, but they would swing back and forth. But this is such a narrow piece underneath there. I can't really get it to swing, or I haven't played with it enough, either one. So there's that one. These are my favorite cards. I mean, I like the dancing skeleton, but I love spinner cards. So this was fun. This was my sample, and then this was the one I made online. So this is kind of just a bonus perk for showing up tonight. It's giving me a little distraction while I regroup for my next one. Oh, and then I also I showed everyone how easy it is to stamp and shrink-a-dink. So these are the same skeletons, and I made them into earrings. So very fun. Very, very fun. So yeah. And you're always welcome to subscribe to my channel. I would love to have you show up and hang out with me more often. All right. Okay, now we're going to just take a moment, regroup. I'm usually not this flustered. I'm just kind of all over the place tonight. Sorry. Probably some of you can relate. It's just kind of the way it is sometimes. All right. Here we go. So we are going to do the box. Gotta make some more room. I got stuff everywhere. So the box template, as you know, I'm looking around right now for my dies. Oh, here they are. So this is the box template. And you can make, you need to make 2 of those to make your box. And let's see here. Some fun paper we could use for our box. That's too orange. Yeah. I was trying to do some. That's not going to work. We're just going to go with this. We're going to use black because it will go with the rest of the plan. So you need almost a half a sheet. For the box die. And you do need the large machine. I know, it takes up a lot of space, doesn't it? So I usually use the mini. All right, let me grab my plates. Ah. Okay. I need 1, 2, and I need my 3s. Sorry. They are hiding. I need to upgrade my 3-plate. Does anybody else have their plate look like this? It's well loved. So I'm going to run these through. Actually, I'm going to pull it back. Sometimes the machine doesn't want to go over it if it has to hit a large bump right away. Oh, you use pinking shears to cut the top of the box? Very cool. Very cool. There is a die. I'll show you the die in just a minute. And it does crank kind of hard on my machine, but that's normal. If you hear the popping and cracking, it's normal for the die cut machines. And it is a Stampin' Up! Product. So we got one. You can't see very well. Sorry. This part will be over soon. I'm going to just run it through again. And then this stuff will go away. My next card, I have the box panels already done. Or not my next card, but my next box. Okay, actually, I'm not almost done. I'm going to do one more thing. So in the there is a zigzag. Mary just reminded me. So there is a zigzag that you can use. She used pinking shears, but you can use the zigzag. Now, this is where I get a piece of my Post-it note tape or two. If you saw on my page on Facebook, yes, this is what I found in my hair last week after I finished my video. I store them until I need them again on the edge of my table. Yeah. And I went upstairs after talking to my people. Nobody said, hey, you've got something white right here on your head. Yeah, they're probably used to me showing up with strange things on my head. So it's going to give us a fancy edge. So I'm going to go ahead and do it with this other one. But pinking shears would work too. My pinking shears are only used for fabric. I guess I do have some of those paper pinking shears. I used to have so many different designs of those. Fancy scissors. When I was teaching 2nd grade, I'm a retired teacher. Actually, I'm a retired public school teacher. I now teach craft classes to people on YouTube and Facebook. Anyway, so yeah, when I taught 2nd grade, I had a whole bunch of those scissors, and we called them, the kids love to call them fancy scissors. We'd do a project and they'd say, oh, this is right. Can we use the fancy scissors? So they were always happy when they got to use the fancy scissors. All right, I think we're done with that part. And we can get rid of the big machine. I think if I need anything else, I can use the mini. It's too big for this level of video. All right, so this is what we have now. This is what you watched me do from a weird angle. I'm going to put these in. Oh, I know what I forgot to do. So I'm not getting that back out. I'll show you. So let me show you. These pieces are to line up across the top and run it through again, and it will punch the holes in the right distance apart for thread or a ribbon. So I'm just going to kind of eyeball it. I'm going to cheat. I am cheating. So I have a hole punch here. And instead of getting the machine out, I would just as soon get the hole punch. All right, I will punch the holes there. But that's what these two stick things are for in here. Okay. So we're going to fold these on the score lines. Ooh. They are. They did not get this. Mine did not get scored very well. All right, there we go. It did not want to crease. So very, very simple box to assemble. And because you're just using a die, you can mass produce these. Ask a young person for help. They can just crank them out. Don't have to line up anything or do anything fancy that way. Okay. All right. So then you can use tear and tape. You can use whatever you want. I'm losing a cord. I am missing. All right. I usually have my silicone mat. Oh, there it is. I was falling with the cord and the water painter. Ugh. I'm hoping if I get caught up on life this weekend, I can clean the craft room. Okay, that was 2 big jokes in a row, I know. All right, I'm just going to use the Stampin' Seal Plus. I'm just going to go down this ledge, and I'm going to line it up with this one. I'm really down far today. I'm sorry. All right, there we go. So then I'm going to do the same thing on this side. And if I just fold that over like that and then fold it, it will come. Now, my box doesn't match up real well right there. So I have a green practice one that I did. Let me show you. After I got it to this step, I ran it through the die cut machine, and then it didn't have those issues. I just ran it through like that. It turned a little hard, but it worked. Okay. So then I need adhesive on one of these. So I'm going to push that in and that in and kind of square up my box. And there you have it. And I like to take my bone folder or something and get it in the box and smush it down just a little bit more. All right, let me grab my hole punch before I get further. Oh, this might not be big enough, but it's good enough. It will be fine. There we go. Okay. Now, this goes there. Okay, so we have more stuff than we need on the table. Let's see here. So I love candy corn decorations. So that's what we're putting on our box. Yes, there's really cute Frankenstein, and is he one of the little monsters or something? So there's all kinds of little things you can put on here. I like the candy cane. Not the candy cane, the candy corn. So that's what I went with. I went ahead and cut them out. still have another ghost. Like I said, I had crazy busy weeks, so I kind of kept it simple, but that's okay. You can take it to the next level if you want to. Oh, I should have turned off my texting. But that is okay. And there goes the fly again. A crafty little bugger. And I don't know that I'm going to use all 4 of these, but they're here and I've got glue in my hand. So I am going to go ahead and put on the tops of the candy corn. I had a scrap when I was cutting these out and there was room for just one more. And I thought, just go for it. Any big plans for the weekend? I am, at this point, as far as I know, I am watching my granddaughter one day and working in the craft room on various projects for the rest of the weekend. It's supposed to rain, but our weather forecasters are not very accurate. They call for rain and then we get nothing. And we're not even kind of, we are in a drought still. So we get so excited when they say we're going to get rain, and then we have to be disappointed when it really doesn't show up. Yeah. You get to work. Yeah. It's pouring there. Send it our way. We could use it. Now, I haven't looked outside late. We were supposed to get like an inch. We were supposed to get 2 inches tonight at one point. Last I heard, we were maybe going to get an inch. We were going to get maybe a half an inch. But it actually has to start raining in order to come down that much. All right, I have a little glue. Stampin' Up does not sell these, but glue erasers. Awesome. Adhesive erasers. They just kind of clean up your project just a little bit. All right, so there's some candy corn. I got a little ghost. And let's see here. I'm not going to make this very fancy. Just because I would like it to say Happy Halloween, though. So let's see here. The Happy Halloween is not in this set, though. It is in the Bones set, which has disappeared. So I'm using all kinds of stuff tonight. As well, you see what the next project is. You're getting some rain off the storm? Yeah, I wish we would get some rain. I guess my husband complains about the rain, and I have to remind him that he is a dryland farmer. And that's what dryland farmer, that's what it is. It means dry land. He doesn't think I'm very funny. Sometimes he thinks I'm funny. All right. We're just going to go ahead and go with that. We're going to put the little ghost aside. Let that dry really well. And I'm going to put my ribbon on. Oh, fly. This is fun ribbon to use. And since I didn't use a lot of patterns on my paper or on my project, I can go ahead and use this ribbon. Do you see him? He's everywhere. It's probably a girl. She's probably getting in on the action of crafting. I'm going to go ahead and tie a knot in one end. So I only have to tie a knot on one end while it's on the box. Tying knots. Oh, that building today that burned last night, it was just a pile of rubble this morning. Yeah, for those of you just joining me, my card class had to be evacuated last night because a building down the street from us was on fire. Let's see here. Glenda said, Grandma is watching my granddaughter play in a volleyball tournament. Oh, you get to be a grandma. That's what you're telling me. Yes, my little one is only 1.5. So we will do fun things like pat a cake and watch TV and her shows and play with the kittens outside. Maybe go swing if it's not raining. You know, fun little 1-year-old things. I'm on a break from volleyball and all sports. That's all I did when I followed my kids around. I'm putting these in a double knot, by the way. I followed my kids around everywhere in all their sports. And now I'm on a break until my granddaughter. So there is one piece of the handle. So yes, I'm on a break. That's where my husband is tonight. He is at the volleyball game. He doesn't care who's playing. He goes in and watches the kids play. One of his really good friends has a daughter playing though, so they're watching that. They're watching volleyball. All right. Thread this through. And thread it through again. Oh, can you believe September is almost over? I think tomorrow is the first day of fall. Oh, nope, it's Sunday. So that means tomorrow's last day of summer. It doesn't feel very summery around here. This is not going through. It's actually feeling very fallish already. Very, very fallish. Make sure you give yourself enough room to tie your knots when you are cutting the length of a ribbon. Like I said, I'm putting it through twice so my ribbon will hold. I don't have any fun tips or tricks. You know what I was thinking though? I didn't have time. These, if you cut them out of white shrink plastic, they could make earrings too. Or scissor charms. I like making scissor charms too. Like these. This is an old one that we had. So I make scissor charms too out of them. So there's another tangent for you. But these would make really cute earrings. Might have to try that with white shrink plastic. All right, there's my box. Now, before I arrange these, because these are going on there, I am going to, I haven't showed this before, but I'm going to take and make a line around my, kind of outline it. I can do it freehand, but sometimes I get a little carried away and don't keep it like the same level all the way around. I cut this out. All right. It's a little exaggerated. So you could skip this step if you're really good at this. And if you're sitting there thinking, what is she doing? You'll see in a minute. Very soon. Oh, all the smoke. It's just horrible. So, okay, I outlined it in pencil. Now I am going to put it on my line. Then I can talk and visit because I know I'm just following the line. If I don't, then sometimes I get a little too close. And then I have to go back and give it a haircut and try to even it out. And pretty soon, it's just kind of a mess. So these little boxes actually will hold quite a bit of stuff. Yeah. Shirley, I think I saw that you got into the Stampin' Cross Country group all right. If you have any issues or questions, please let me know. We will continue to add stuff to that group all week long until the big event on Friday night and Saturday. And those of you who don't know what Stampin' Cross Country is, myself and 3 of my demonstrator friends get together and online about Stampin' Cross Country because one of us is in Michigan, one of us is in Minnesota, one of us is in Texas, and one of us is me in Montana. So we put on a Stampin' craft retreat always 3 to 4 times a year, and one is next weekend, so it's going to be fun. All right, see, there we go. Looks like a professional. All right, so I think this is what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to put this at the bottom, this at the top. I need to make sure I've got enough room for all my parts and pieces. And I don't mind if my Happy Halloween is on top of one of my candy corns. I don't know if I want that. Okay, I think I have a plan. That's why I put the ribbon on. It's like, okay, I've got other stuff to do. Now, if you didn't know, we have black dimensionals. You get a pack of 4, 2 mini sheets and 2 normal size sheets. I like to use them on projects that have any kind of black near them because they don't just show up. Let's see here. Ophelia is coming through. We've had lots of wind today. Oh, Ophelia. We've had a lot of storms. And at Jay Woodall, you are in the path of that latest hurricane. Be safe. Ooh, yes, be safe. And Shirley's going to check out things and look forward to the fun. And yes, it's a fun tip to make. Just to kind of make your words pop just a little bit differently. There are some dies that kind of do this to the words, but I might change my mind now. Maybe I'll do Happy Halloween like this. And then have these 2 down here. I think I like that better. And that's why we call my channel Crafting with Me, because I change my mind all the time. So you're just constantly just creating with me. Crafting with me. All right. I don't have my ribbon picked out for my next one, but that's pretty easy. My ribbon's right next to me. So besides that, I think I have everything else ready to go. All right. And maybe I won't use ribbon. Maybe I won't. All right, there's that. Now I am going to bump this up, but I'm going to use white on this one because it's white. These will work well. I don't know why using up a sheet of dimensionals makes me so happy, but I love when I get to the end and I've used the whole sheet, cut up all the pieces off the ends. Anybody else get excited? Let's see here. Glenda, we are about 100 miles inland, but we are still getting some strong winds and the rain has just started. Thank you. The coast is catching the devil. Oh, let me see here. Oh, you're in North Carolina. Okay. Well, be safe. Be very, very safe. 100 miles is a long ways, but it's not. Heck, that's how far I have to go just to get to a Walmart. All right. There we go. Happy Halloween. There's my little box. And like I said, it holds quite a bit. It can hold, okay, it can hold 1, 2, like 3, 4. These are my sample candies. So it holds at least 4. And I have some suckers down here I could put in too. A little bulgy, but it also could hold a couple candies and a small tube of lotion. So it holds quite a bit of stuff. So there's that box. Now I'm taking it a different spin because when you look at this, you'll probably go, okay, that's a Halloween box. I don't need a Halloween box, or it's only good for so much time. And then it's not worth anything anymore. But I know you see me spinning one way or another. This next one we're going to do, I'm using Pretty Peacock. I already took care of cutting it out. And go ahead and use one of my Stampin' Seals here. I'll use the stronger one because I'm actually going to do something different with this one. There we go. All right. Oh, you know what? I forgot to burnish. Oh, well, I'll just burnish my edges as I go. I did not want to go that way. Oh. So what else did I have to tell you? Stampin' Cross Country. Oh, that's a, I've got a paper share going on if you're interested. I need 4 people. And I don't have 4 people yet, but that's okay. If you want to just buy your favorite packs, that is all right too. That is just fine. And so much of the paper is out of stock right now. Most of it's due back October 2nd. Let's see here. Glenda says her oldest son lives in Milford, Massachusetts, and they had some wind and a lot of rain from the last big tropical storm that went into Maine and Canada. Ugh. Oh, yes. Welch's fruit snacks work. Older grandkids. Yeah, you can put whatever you want. Whatever you want. It's big enough and yet small enough that you don't have to put, $10 worth of candy or whatever in. It's a little, but not a lot. There we go. Okay. So I'm just going to fold this back. All right. Now I am not going to do the edges with the zigzag because I'm actually going to tuck this in and pinch. Okay. I'm going to tuck this in and pinch. And I'm going to hopefully get it so that it's kind of sort of working. There you go. That's fine. And then you pick your favorite side. Oh, this side looks better. It's the fact that there's a seam on both sides that makes it a little harder, but it's fine. All right. Now I'm going to set that aside for a moment. And I do have a little die cutting to do. This is some of the paper that is in the new release that's on the online exclusives. And it is absolutely gorgeous paper. It's more springy to me than fall, but I chose some of the Calypso Coral because it's kind of a, and I thought Pretty Peacocks kind of fall. Anyway, this is available. It's on the online exclusives. It's one of the several that they just added recently. So I'm going to take that piece and I am going to die cut it. I'm just going to use the mini this time because look how much smaller it is. It doesn't take up my whole desk. The big one is important to have, but the mini is so handy. All right, let me grab my plate. I had an aha. I figured out what I want to do, how I want to fix my craft room. And I'm kind of anxious to do it, but I'm afraid that when I do that, I'm going to forget where I'm going to have to learn where I put all my stuff. A lot of my stuff has its own little cubby, own little spot. All right, I don't trust this. So back to my tear and tape. And not my tear and tape, my Post-it note tape. So do I have it? Yeah. Okay. So when you're using the mini, the middle plate goes in a bit just so it grabs well. And then this, so it feeds in and it can actually grip these two. I fought with the mini for a long time and it's gonna give me fits again. All right. I love my mini too. I love my mini. I'm channeling my love my mini right now. All right. I'm not going to fight with it right now. I have a different one on the floor. Let me just cut this out. So when you have issues with your mini, you just get out a different plate and try a different plate. But I'm going to be honest with you. I have my old Big Shot still with my magnetic platform that Stampin' Up sold before they had their own machine, and I use it a lot for my die cutting. So see, wasn't that faster? Okay, so this die is from the, put my Post-it note tape away. This die is, oh, I had it out. This die is from the Nested Essential dies. That's what they look like. So I'm going to just fold this in half. Score it with my fingernails. Then I'm going to put adhesive and use a strong adhesive of some kind because it's going to get some wear and tear. Okay. And then I'm going to add it to my box like that. Not a Halloween box anymore, is it? It is a good shape for a coffin. Here I'm trying to think of things outside the box to use the dies, and you're telling me this looks like a coffin, which is back to Halloween. So see, you can use these for Halloween too. Or you can use them for other stuff. So then this is just a piece that I cut out of the paper. I was just going to do the flower, but I thought, oh, I'll keep some of the leaf also. I don't know. I think this is going to work. I did not test this part of my theory. So I'm going to put a bunch of dimensionals on. Not little ones. They'll be here all day. Where's my sheet that I was so happy to use up? They just were out here. Oh, this will be better. Look at that. A whole bunch I can use up all at once. All right. So I want to go below that. And then I cut that, but I'm going to go smaller. Down here. All right. Now, oh, I know. Before I do that, I want to do this. Yeah, I jumped ahead on my fly. He wants to be my friend. I don't want a fly friend right now. I want the flies to go away and take their grasshopper friends with them. All right, I'm just popping and then I have, how about this ribbon? This ribbon work? I think this ribbon would work fine. Oh, very nice. Okay. So we're going to put this ribbon in. Tie a knot. So this could be used for, you could make Valentine's Day boxes. This one would maybe resemble more of a Mother's Day box, May Day boxes. All kinds of fun stuff. So if you buy the dies, they don't have to be just for Halloween. Or if you don't celebrate Halloween, you can still get the dies. Did you see what I almost did there? I almost tied the knot before I had it in the hole. And again, give yourself enough room to tuck all the things, tie the knot. I need to find a die, or I mean, that fly wants to be a star on TV. It's not TV, on the computer. All right. A little girl's birthday party that they like purses. Here's a little purse. And I have this. And if I do this correctly, and let's see here. I want it to catch, but not something when you open it, you can just open the flap. And you can close the flap. I could also put some magnets or a little Velcro sticker or something under there. All right, so there's that. I don't know if I like that flower or not, but it's good. And let me grab something else. Let me see here. Oh, I did not get this out. And I think these will work together. Here we go. So this is from the So Sincere stamp set. And it is the Just For You. We're going to go ahead and use that little die. I will move Eek off. It'll save me some time. Okay. And I think I even have, maybe I don't. I don't want things for too long. Pretty peacock. I do have pretty peacock. Right close. Okay, I'm just going to test it. A little bit of a halo. So get rid of it before it causes issues. Better. All right, and my tag. I hope this is going to work. I can't see very well. Perfect. And where's some of that linen thread? Not linen thread. Baker's twine. Not the black. All right, I think we'll do a double bow. It looks like it could use a jazz up. So you just double your string and tie your bow. I'm gonna have to try that again. I went too far. There we go. Just gonna have a really long tail and a really short tail on the sides that I could not do anything about. Maybe we won't have a double bow. Maybe we need to just have a single bow and be happy. Nope. Double bow it is. All right. There we have it. Let you get where you want. Go ahead and just pop that one. Cut that one. Then you can pull your loops one direction and your string the other. And I haven't checked comments for a minute. Well, I'm glad. Thank you for joining us, Mary. All right. And if you want to see more, subscribe to my channel. Check us out more often. Oops, I forgot to put this on there. That's all right. Okay. So we're going to use this. I'm just going to go right here, kind of offset it. And then for this, we're going to use, that's not it. Oh. I put stuff away as I used it. So glue dot, wad it up a little bit on the paper, like such, until it's a ball, not a circle. And then add it to your project. I'm going to move this just a little bit. This side looks bigger than that side. Oh, no, it's not. Okay. And then we'll plunk it on there. And there is a cute little purse for somebody. If they don't celebrate Halloween, then you want to use the box set. So, whew. All right, we did it. I survived. Got through it. All right. I think I might go take a nap. Oh, no, actually, I need to go eat supper. Yeah, it's only 8:30, right? It's time for supper. So there are my projects for this week. Like I said, if you'd like the card kits, place a $35 order with me using this host code, and I will send you the card kits. If you want to go see the skeletons, that's the video from last week, and you can go watch the skeletons and how to make those cards. So thank you so much for crafting with me. And I appreciate your likes, shares, comments, and just watching. It's wonderful to be able to spend time with you. So have a wonderful weekend and hope to see you next time. Bye.